How you doing, all you beautiful people? It's Kenji here, and I'm bringing you something a little bit different to the channel. Something that I have a passion for, and it's esports. I know that the sports part is a real turnoff for most people, but a lot of people, like my family and friends, don't understand the stress, achievement, guilt, and happiness it brings to its communities, the players, and their organizations. I'm talking about this. An MLG Columbus. And this.
Will be your first ever
at the League of Legends World Finals. And a new game on the rise, Overwatch. These moments make a memory last for decades. And I'm going to be talking about the history of it and how to be a part of it by bringing news, telling you tips and tricks to becoming a player in 3 different games. So where should I start? Maybe the most famous winning streak in Counter-Strike history, 87-0. The record that was made by the Swedish team Ninjas in Pajamas, with the roster consisting of Get Right, Forest, Freiburg, Exist, and Florence, being beaten by Virtus.pro at the very end. A very sad ending, but a new beginning. Fnatic rose to power and took not 2, 3, not even 4, but 5 tournament titles in a row. And having the best, statistically, come on guys, deep in our hearts, we know it, the best player in the game, Olaf Meister. Or we could start with Cloud9 and all their comebacks in the worlds of 2014 and so forth, and Immortals, their debut in the NALCS going 14-2 in the whole entire split, with TSM being 6, beating them in the quarterfinals. The history of esports is long and dense, and I'm here to give it to you and help you learn from mistakes from other players and build your own reputation, your own brand. I mean, having nerdy chicks digging in your pants isn't as good as Margot Robbie coming after you, but hey, maybe in 5 years when you're the best player in the world, she may be knocking on your door. But anyways, welcome to eSport Bootcamp.
Happy with one dig. Oh, and another one! Oh, and a third!
Starting a series off like this is very hard. There's so much to cover, you'll be blown away by all of the fundamentals that go into esports, as it is still a rising trend. Telling the history of all of esports is a very hard thing to do without being very specific. So I'm going to split each game into their own playlists, giving tips, tricks, history, and news about each individual game, which will be including Call of Duty, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Overwatch, and League of Legends. Before I break down each game, let me tell you about my experience in esports to back up my tips and knowledge in each individual game. I have coached 3 different Counter-Strike Global Offensive teams, 2 different Call of Duty teams, and have been following esports since I was 10 years old. I've also played Call of Duty at an amateur state, and I've also played Overwatch at a professional state. I have over 800 hours in Counter-Strike, relentless grinding and improving myself as a player and a coach. Same goes with Overwatch. I hope you guys enjoy this series, and let's get straight into the first episode.